The guild hall is basically where you gather along with other players and you go on missions together. It's basically the online section, which is, I'd say, 2/3 of the game content. Yeah, at least in this game. We're taking a nice look around. It's a pretty cozy guild hall.
Hi.
And there's even a shopkeeper here. Welcome to the hunters. Oh, why do I even get tempted to do that? Why do I do this to myself? But as you can see, they sell lots of things. Lots of ammo types. Lots of books. Lots of extra books for even harder monsters. Oh, well, you know. All kinds of goodies. Basic supplies, really, that you'll be needing. Thanks for shopping at the Hunter Shop. Please come again. Yes. And there's a billboard here. This will be key if you're joining other players on their missions. Thanks to Imald for showing that off for me. And this guy's cocky. I think so, at least. Suppose you can kill whole town is wonderful. If my experience in town, anything to go by, a guild quest is going to be much harder to come by than a quest at the village chief. The village chief. Basically, the village chief, you complete one set of quests and you'll gain access to the next rank and the next rank and the next rank. Here, you actually need to level up your guild rank, which is kind of like levels, but the only thing the levels do is they give access to more quests.
Yo.
Yeah, that's right. Don Quixote is quite courageous. Hunter's work is just too scary for me. I can't do it. In fact, I'm just here sightseeing. So he's a tourist. Excellent, tourists. Yeah. Treshy. Oh, yeah. Well, old man? Well, I only see one old man. Well, actually, I've seen two. He's looking for treasures. Maybe that has something to do with the treasure bit on the guild card that I looked at.
Yo!
Alright. Yeah. Near the fireplace. That must have been the guy in the mining helmet. Alright, he basically just tells you about the guild board. And Treshy the treasure hunter. Yeah, this jerk. Well, we'll listen to what he has to say of text, but generally it boils down to you can only do this if you've joined up with another player, so you have to do this in multiplayer, otherwise he won't talk to you really. So, we won't be getting into the treasure hunting in Monster Hunter Freedom, but we will get into it in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Alright, fantastic Norma's Ridges of Legend. Oh, I like the sound of that. Too bad we'll have to wait with that. Well, not too much, hopefully. Alright, Prohibition. Yeah, you can't bring your own stuff. And you have to have another player. You have to have one extra player. At least if I understand it correctly. Alright, and then you get points, and I'm pretty sure you can turn the points in for rewards and whatnot. No, yes, you're so generous. Alright, if you understand it. Okay, it's in your best interest to consult before heading out. Alright, that's basically his general explanation. You need another player, and you can gather treasures and turn points in that you get for treasures for stuff. But he's not going to talk to me unless I have a buddy. Jerk. Unfortunately, the way the online halls work is that it's basically like people who are around your local area in the online halls through a wireless connection. And because of this, you need to either use third-party programs or what is it called? The PS3 with ad hoc. So you can play through the internet that way. It's a little tricky. It's pretty simple to do, though, once you got it running. Ad hoc is the most stable way, as far as I understand. And here he explains about the guild quests in the guild hall. Excellent. He just says he's leaving out the finer points, but in general, these two people at the counters, they have like group quests, if you will, and I've actually tried a couple of them, or just looked at them. yeah, you'll want multiple people for this. They'll do things like send 3 large monsters after you at a time, for example, or just send up a really beefed up one early on after you. He explains a little about the ranking system. Like I mentioned before, you need a high enough guild rank, which is kind of like your levels. That's what the guild points are for, that you get every time you complete a mission. Once you got enough of them, you rise in guild rank, and then you can move up to harder quests. Alright. And he recommends do the offline quests first, just so you have a hang of the game. And I can talk to the NPCs hanging around the counter to look at quests, and he'll talk to me a little bit more. Excuse me about that. And let's talk about and he tells you how to depart on a quest. Talk to a receptionist, and you can either go straight out the door in the side, or you can wait for players to go up to the board and join you, and then you go out. Again, you need a specific amount of experience, so yeah, they remember to stress quite a bit about the hunter rank. You can actually rate your hunter rank offline with, like the offline quests if you really want to grind, or you can do them online. I would imagine online quests gives you a lot more hunter points. Well, guild points. Again, I might try some of these once I got some beefed up gear when I'm done with the main playthrough of the game. See how much I can actually get through. And then maybe have like a train wreck video where when I reach a point where I just get murdered and I'm like, okay, that's it for freedom. And he tells us a couple of basic things more. Now the blue counter is for the G rank missions, which are like the super ultra special hard missions, where you get like plus bones, plus iron, plus all kinds of things, and some new, unique, pretty hard monsters. Or, as you can see, I've been grinding a little, so I got access to a rank 4 missions grade set or whatever. And this is the G rank, and absolute best hunters. Unfortunately, you aren't quite up to the caliber. Oh well. Yeah. I'm too suck for this. I can understand, eh? Don Quixote is kind of an old guy. Another interesting feature with the guild hall is you can sit down at the table, drink, and emote, and all kinds of things. You can also change the camera angle. Pushing the wrong button. Sleep on the table. You can do various sleeping poses. Sleep on the bench. I'm not sure how healthy it is with his legs clipping through the bench, but okay. And his arms, I believe. Then swinging a mug around. I'll go through the various different animations. I read later after doing this video that you can drink yourself drunk. I bet I'll try doing that when I do one of the Monster Hunter Freedom Unite videos. As you can see, you took a swig there, but if you do that enough in rapid succession, you can get drunk and when you walk around, you'll be swaying about and slowly, yeah, bumbling around. I'll be showing that off, at least. But for now, that is that for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.